What's up mga kachacha? It's your girl Chamaelon, and right now you're watching Chamaelon's live streaming. So this is my first time I will play this game. It's called Raging Loop. So lalaroin ko siya sa Nintendo. Ito po talaga, kakabukas ko lang sa kanya. Oh my god! And ito yung pinaka-cover niya, which is rated 16 as they said. So more on immerse yourself in thrilling psychological horror visual novel. So about just sa kwento guys, may kwentuhan tayong magaganap dito. So eto guys, hindi ko sure kung talagang horror siya kasi tignan nyo naman, ang cute, diba? Like why? Why is it horror game? So ano ba mga ano na to? So pwede mo lang siya laruin sa Nintendo Switch and wala ka nang ibang pwede maglaro. Nintendo Switch na talaga. Anyways, ang mga mahilig dyan sa mga games, mga story-driven games, you can play this one. And may mga option ka dito kung paano mo siya pipiliin o paano lalabas yung story. And ito, meron pa siyang booklet sa loob kung binili ko siya. So, Raging Loop. May iba't ibang language naman for available niya. And ito, so hindi ko pa nababasa yung pinaka-guide niya. Lalaro lang, hindi nagbabasa, no? So, ang guide niya dito, guys, the wolf kills one person every day. Two monkeys know each other, identify. Spider protect one person from the wolf. The snake sees if the one is human or wolf. The crowd knows whether corpse or belong to a wolf human. So, ito yung mga character niya. Nandito din yun. So, it's about the story, guys. So, kung hindi nyo pa ito natatry, you can try this one on Nintendo if you have Nintendo. And ito pala ang ating snacks for today from Yunjang sa Korean corn dog. Korean corn dog. Tatlo yung pinili ko, magkakaiba. Ito yung combi-combi. Ito yung potato party. This is the potato party. And this is the hot dog. Hot dog corn dog. Yan. And this is my drinks for today. Lemon Station. From Lemon Station. It's a lemon drink, obviously. Kasi, paus na ako. Shoutout kay Raging Arrow. Alam mo ba yung laro ko ngayon? Raging Loop. Shoutout kay Luis. So, ito yung mga snacks natin today. So, I think I will try this one bago ako maglaro. So, ito yung sauce niya. It's from Yunjang. It's a Korean, pero hindi pa siya kilala. Actually, bago lang siya. It's a corn dog. So, ito yung mix. Hindi ko masawsaw. So, halo na lang natin. Habang naglalaro tayo, diba? Pwede na yun, pwede na yun. May lasa na ito. Dito is the hot dog. Ayaw na kuha ang palaman. So, yung ano niya, yung taas niya is puro sugar. Then, parang may halo siyang cheese. So, anyway, let's start.
ようこそノベルアドベンチャーゲームレイジングループの世界へ。私は単なるドルに足らないインターフェイス的キャラクターです。そうですね、リカコとでもお呼びください。ここでは初めてプレイなさる皆様にこのゲームの遊び方を簡単にご説明いたしたいと存じます。いくつか変わったところのあるゲームですので、最初はぜひとも全部の説明をお読みいただきたいと思います。特に動画配信をなさる方は4、動画やシェアに最後まで読んでいただけたら私のセクシーな画像が見られません。世間は厳しゅうございます。さめざめ。さて、何からご説明いたしましょう。とても長くなってしまいました。ここまでお読みいただき、誠にありがとう存じます。 それでは、いよいよ物語の始まりです。限りなく濃い霧と血煙の向こう。繰り返される絶望と悲嘆の果て、人狼村の真実を、どうか、その目でご覧くださいませ。ペコリ。
Wala ba akong mic sa inyo? Totoo? Wala akong mic sa inyo? Wala ba akong mic sa inyo? Hindi lang ako nagsasalita kanina. Hindi ko sure ah. Harot kay JM. Kami dem. Actually, meron naman ng intro ko. Bakit ganun? Nasiraan siya na nasiraan siya ng bicycle. Parang puro story to ah. Sabi horror to, pero parang puro story to. Di pa naman ako natatakot pag binabasa lang. Char. Sana wala manggugulat dito. Ang siyang question mark. Kaya kailangan ko yung key para ma-unlock yun. Ba't siya pumunta sa trip para makalimot?
も
Di ko po
う、
hindi
や
ko
めやめ。
kinakausap si Regine.
目の前の現実を直視。
Nakawato siya eh.
人生はシンプル。つまりこの道のごとく、真っ暗で道案内もなく、
Parang tuloy na naglalaro
進むか返すか、
naglalaro ng
考えることはそれだけ。
Nakawato siya eh. She wanted to know where I was at least, so I looked down at my map. Going back wasn't an option in this game, so I just moved forward. Sun. Be returned. Was all Greek to me. Last time I see sun still light out, meaning that I gotten lost after the sun had set. Di kaya napunta siya sa ibang dimension. Passing to and take me down 2 hours too. Tagal na action. I want to use you daw. Idol ang ganda nyo. Thank you, Christian. Shoutout kay Morris. Shoutout kay Yuri. It's okay. Don't worry. Hindi siya na-skip guys, so hindi siya napipindot. Pwede ko lang siya i-auto, pero hindi. Kailangan mo daw kasi basahin dito eh. Para ma-enjoy mo daw yung game.
進むか。
Ano kay Captain JK. Actually, parang kumakain ako habang naglalaro. Gutom kasi ako, guys. Hindi ko lang gusto yung sobrang thick ng cover na itong corn dog. Laki ng corn dog. Kaya ako talaga paano ko na camera prank. Oo. Alam ko yan, yung paano sa TikTok. Yung sa chicken, corn dog siya, ang palaman niya is hotdog. Yung iba, may potato ako, tapos isa kombi-kombi, hindi ko pa sure. Camping out here was bad idea, and the end, either road kid or animal food. Ba't siya kasi nag-camping dyan? hindi mo alam yung lugar. Pangit kaya magkapit sa isang lugar na hindi mo alam. It's actually recent months unforgettable with the typical gun our brain and I began in this stupid trip. Ba't ka kasi pumunta sa trip nang wala ka kaalam-alam? Kailangan laro lang kayo dyan. Wala kang skip oh. It's actually starting to think that this experience might a good conversation piece sometime down the road was really creating this point. Or puro story talaga siya. Ano to, buong ano, ganito siya. Buong ano, may story siya. Ano yung sa chart? Starting start. Nasa ano pala tayo? Ano yung nasa menu? Hide, log. Please title. Can I go to the next? Mukhang wala eh. Kailangan ko talaga ano to. Kailangan ko talaga basahin. Paano ito naging ano? Paano ito naging horror game? Ako ang first kayo. Shoutout kay JR Double. Hindi naman. May mga, nandito na sila Yuri kanina. At sila Morris. Wala, gabi na. Ngayon pa kayo magsisiligo. Ano ba yan? Dapat umaga kayo naliligo. Masama yan. Hindi kasi ako naliligo ng gabi. Yeah, that was exaggeration. Apparently, every dumpster was a big deal for someone who just stepped out of wild. Is that true? After how you play this? HK? What do you mean HK? What game? This game? Actually, I don't know. I'm just started playing this one right now. Hello, G. Good evening, JR. So, mamaya pa guys, yung MN natin. Ito muna lalaroin natin, ha. Sayang kagabi, hindi natin napanood yung ano. Papakulit ko na lang sa inyo yung replay ng game natin, saglit. Mamaya. It says here that this is like a story game. But I'm not sure. This is a limited edition na, ito yung limited edition art book niya. Which is parang pipili ka ng option sa ano, paano kakalabasan ng game. So, ikaw pipili ng mangyayari sa'yo dito. I'm playing right now on the Nintendo Switch. Not sure kung paano ko siya lalaroin.
Yasse.
Shoutout kay Yuri. Yes, this store shadier than appear. What about the stupidly overcharged? How display make a profit by taking advantage of people, basically beating them out of their money. Yup. Naka-auto siya. Sino itong babae na to? Anong role niya dito? Ate, Roblox ba kayo bukas? Try ko mag-Roblox bukas. Pag di ako nakaano ng ibang game ko, try ko. May iba pa kasi request pero hindi ko pa nababasa lahat. There was this that came up with a shelf cup of ramen, try for fridge freezer. It's all look normal. The only special thing about this place was the section full of unpacked vegetables. Expect to see a greengrocer. What is greengrocer? Maybe rural convenience store will like this. Yep. I was slightly surprised by that, but they weren't no confined foods anything. So all in all, it was unremarkable to a quick turn after clerk. Oh, bakit galit ka sa clerk? So I finished Hindi ko kasi sure kung saan na yun eh. Dapat yung yung action game sa Roblox. Kasi kapag hindi action game, kagaya nito, medyo hindi ko sure kung paano ko siya lalaro eh. She was highlight of this place. Oh my god, I gotta... Wait. I will get some wipes first. Yeah, she was highlight of what kind of clerk smokes while dealing with customer. You don't need to be so...
買うのかよ。
I was actually buying. She was a clerk and I'll be her god, the customer.
126円。
Ang mahal naman, she didn't even scan it and she just mercy of the clerk. God is dead. Kapag gutom ka na, maybe I had to get...
ちょっといいですか？
は？
実は道に迷ってしまって。
Ano laro yan ate? Raging Loop guys.
街はどっちにあるでしょうか？
Pero hindi ko sure kung paano siya naging horror
あっ
eh.
ち。
Kasi parang
いや、
wala
そ
naman
の、
nangyayari pa sa ngayon.
できれば地図とか。
ない。
いや、そんなはずはないでしょ。コンビニなんて大体道き、
知らねえよ。
Don't have
ないもんは
go
ね
back wherever you came
大人。
もう数時間迷ってるもん
from.
で、
Can't give it up.
これ以上はちょっと。
Ate horror game. I think it's horror game kasi nakalagay dito immense yourself.
その辺の床で寝てけば。
Psychological horror visual novel. Ancient gods have come back to hunt the villagers down one by one, protecting everyone from ever leaving.
いや、お気持ちだけでいいんで、道だけちゃんと教えていただけたら。
ああ、もう、せえな。
Sena.
待ってろ。
Sena. Amo, Sena. She came back in no time. Naka-Japanese talaga siya.
あったわ。
Ooh, I like her hair. She did have a map, of course she did. Even more in tempo than usual, doctor started giving an explanation.
これがこの店。で、
うんうん。
しばらくしたら立教があっから渡れ。最初の分岐のとこに多い。
え、この道、
んだよ。
Was a few.
いや、この先何もなくないです。
書かれてねえだけで集落があんだよ。
うん。そこ以外なら？
藤吉村まで行くには峠道を2時間。こっちなら30分で着く。
Vigor seems to be a village. It didn't look too far, but the road leading to it was huge, branching mess. It was clearly just a paved mountain pass. I've had enough of those for one day. Probably just get lost again.
じゃあ、こっち行ってみます。
金、
はい？
払ってねえだろ。
あ
Oh.
あ、なぜ、お釣りを無断で募金箱に入れるんですか？
小銭多いとうぜえだろ。
Ah! Dead Silence ate horror game. Try ko. Ano ba nilagay ko sa title? Bakit racing? Tignan natin kung anong klaseng game ba to. Hindi ko kasi sure eh. Ganda sana na to kung may mahabang oras ako para laruin to. Kaso konti lang yung time ko para laruin siya. Careful, I got underway. Minutes later, I found myself in even worse wilderness before. Dead Silence ate horror game. Horror? Yeah, I think it's horror game, but I'm not sure because may ganito siyang parang kailangan mo pumili. The road itself was huge red, but it was wonder why I didn't just turn around. In exchange from being before might kiss me off the next. Still, I really didn't expect the road just end. It happened about 15 minutes in. The view ahead suddenly turned strangely dark, and a split second later, the bike tipped forward. I reflexively hit the brakes, but it was too late. It started going down on a cliff. My bike tilted on... Anong nangyari? Bakit yan yung sounds niya? Suddenly, some of the... saddle shone on some dirt and grass. I knew that I'll be flung out of my seat. Ba't ganun yung tunog niya? I screamed. I tried to work some steering and brake magic to slow down without collapsing. But that was too big task for a simple road bike. Sounds pa lang parang horror na. Kaso kung binabasa kasi, hindi ako masyado na sa binabasa na horror game. I mean, hindi ako masyado natatakot. Nagulat naman ako dun sa tunog. Accidentally, I was flung out. That was the first for me. The lunch was really something too. I did a 360 in the air and fell on my pocket. My breathing stopped for a moment and the pain was so bad I thought all my bones shattered. My face and lips seems pretty fine, at least. Mayroon nga paggulat ng konti. Gulat ako sa ano. Kasi nag-vibrate yung game. Habang naglalaro ko. I pushed down and my hands sank. The grass growth was pretty hefty. It was probably the reason why I came out relatively okay. So matataas yung matataas yung tawag dito, grass. So my Jones cracked and stood up, but aside from that, I was fine. It was really dark, so I couldn't really confirm it. But I was pretty sure I wasn't even bleeding. My bike, however, wasn't nearly as lucky. So sira na yung motor niya. The engine was still on. The back wheel kept turning, making an unpleasant fricative noise. Yep, it was busted. Sira na yung yung bike niya. Sira na yung motor niya. I was... Oh! As I couldn't see very clear, but it looked like this actually wasn't a cliff. I was still on the road. It just wasn't paved beyond this point. No. Daw may pagulat pa. Yeah, meron. The road led to the settlement. Was I close? I reached into my jacket pocket, took out my phone and opened it up. As you expect, I was out of range. Siyempre, wala talaga signal pag horror game. I ran the light option. The very least it helped me watch where I was going. I had no idea how long I've been walking for. Ganun muna ba? But sure enough, I could see light beyond the street. It was bigger than expected, a flash light here. I could see water through a might be near arrival.
すいませんすいません誰かいませんか
It wasn't a night where I bumped into someone with this skill would probably take away a few years of learning. That was what I figured out. That's what I figured out the other novel. You'll be further happened. Ano to? Bagay.
すいません
Hindi mabagay siya, no? Sure enough, that was a river or a stream rabbit. I could see slightly more than had well surrounded by trees. Training my eyes to see out the river and the flowers. Oh my God! Ano to? Nakakalahating oras na tayo pero ganun ba kung ginagawa natin? Bakit pwede natin skip eh? It suddenly became deeper. The water reached my knees now, but I was still floating. Hitting the bottom with my toes, balancing myself, I somehow avoided losing my foot. The flow was easier than I expected. It was sweet and flat, but it really was away. Hey, game sounds so light compared to your voice. Sorry. I didn't notice the game sound. I think I have to put another filter on my mic. I forgot to put Corsair. This. So this game is a story I'm not sure if I should be happy that this is not actually the horror game I expected. Thank you, Shuya. It was flashlight light on the ground for some reason. Why? There wasn't much space here. It was not a riverbank with a cliff right beside it. As you expect, I didn't see or sense anyone nearby. What the hell? So the old flashlight was working fine. The strength of light told me the battery was pretty full. That meant that someone was actually using this tonight, or rather, until just a few moments ago. That was the most logical conclusion. It obviously wasn't left here yesterday afternoon or evening. Oh, what's this? I don't like the sounds. It most likely a worst possible scenario. However, the flashlight was left there practically buried. Wala siya masyadong wala siyang action, and there's nothing much for the horror. Only the sounds is giving me the creepy feelings. But it's actually not that much. I think you have to play this one when you have more time. What if someone heard my stupid shout and decided to lure me in with a light so they could ambush me? Oh, it's a scary game. Yes, it is a scary game, but I'm not sure if it's really scary. Because all I hear is the sounds of the game. Let's give me a little creeps. But nothing much yet.
こんばんは。
Kumbaw? Parang feeling ko it looks like I heard a voice the moment I look up. The rock cliff was actually made up of several boulders. There was a face speaking from behind one of
こん
them.
ばんは
Oh.
あー、人だ。びっ
Anong
くり
laro
し
yan
た。
ate? Raging Loop. Parang siyang anime. Alam niyo yun? This is like an anime story game. What's this? That was my line.
悪いんだけど、それ取ってもらえます？
The voice was feminine. I finally realized what was going on.
落としたってわけですか
Yeah. Oh, he's so cute. The voice is so cute. High-pitched voice, tender, hand shielding the light. Sure enough, it was young woman.
欲しいな。
お、失礼。
It's-
ちなみに、こっちはこういう、
怖いです。下から照らさない。
実は、双方道に迷
Kasi
ってお
pag
り、
nawawala ka, huwag ka na sumuloy.
だとすると
Kasi a bit
割と究極的に迷ってます。
Why do they speak in Japanese?
ここって人里です
Yep, it is a settlement.
難しい質問だな。
とりあえず助けてもらえないかと
助ける？
雨露し
Just
のげ
need
て
a place to
野
hide
生動
from
物
the
がい
rain
なけれ
and
ば
wild
何でもいい
animals,
んで
that's all.
じゃあ、打ち来ます？
Siya. Place my place by that. She surely met a house, a settlement.
いいんです
Then I know I asked for
頼
help
んどい
and
てな
all,
んですが
but I'm
遠
actually
慮を忘れ
desperate
てすがり
enough,
たい程度に
desperate
は
enough
切羽
to
詰まって
not
るんで
hold
すが
myself back.
男として？
ええいや違う一個の生命として数時間迷った挙句バイクでこけて
あらら。なら、見捨てるのもどうよって感じじゃないです？一個の生命として。
So I was safe. Oh, that beauty of living, being looking out for each other.
じゃあ、手、いいです？
ん
Hmm?
ここ、一人じゃ登れないでしょ？
Meeting another person filled me with relief, which was followed by a sudden wave of fatigue. It wasn't crippling though. She extended her left arm, so I grabbed it with my own left. The slender fingers were stronger than I expected. Ooh! Oh, she's cute. The girl name was Shimiserizawa. I asked if she was related to the Shinsei Gumigai, but she said that's her family. Just adopted the name at some point in the Meiji period. She was 31 years old who went to a college far away from here. This was her hometown and she was spending her post-exam vacation here. There was actually a proper path, so the rock climbing was pretty pointless. But I was too focused on my footing to comment. She told me about herself as soon as we reached the solid ground.
ちなみにそちらは？
名前は久石春明。
Oh, my name is
東京で大学院生やってます。
Oh, a graduate student in Tokyo College.
あ、
Oh.
じゃあちょっと年上。
24だから、芹沢さんと3つ違いかな。
It's
でも
okay,
まあ、
Justin Lee.
同世代
Don't
でしょ。
worry. I don't mind that much. Because I know some of you are
自
busy
演
on
に
the
でいいですよ。
modules.
敬語とかもいらないです。
じゃあ僕も、呼び捨てタメ口がいいな。
ですか？
ですか？
女の子に親しくされてるみたいで、嬉しいからね。
Okay.
なるほど。実は私も堅苦しいの苦手なんで、じゃあ遠慮なく。
どうぞどうぞ。
We didn't have it another
ち
way
なみ
that
に、
aside are
ま
we
だ
there
結
yet?
構、
Not quite.
そう
We're
でも
like
ないか
5
な。
minutes away. Hang in there.
もう5分くらい頑張りましょい。ただ、
Watch
足
yourself
元
and
に気をつけ
focus
て、
on just the
明か
light.
りだけ見て。
何かあるの？
この辺、
There are loads
石
of
ころだらけで
pebbles
危
here.
ないん
It's
だ。
dangerous.
あと、今夜はずいぶん暗いしね。
Ooh, what kind of story is this? I couldn't even see the moon anymore. Nodding in agreement, I focused on the following the light in her hand.
ちょっと待っててもらえます？
Oh, wait, the
着替えちゃうん
house
で。
looks so creepy. So I did just that. Given this was mounted setup, I expect someone old wooden house, but she actually live in apartment block. Wala si JM. Kanina nandito. Tama ba? Nandito ba si JM kanina? Alam ko kanina nandito yun eh.
お待たせ。上がって。
Wala akong cosplay ngayon eh. Simple lang ayos ko ngayon. Kasi nagko-cosplay ako kaso parang wala akong makeup sa camera. Pinakain ng ilaw. Ngayon lang naman. Sa ano na araw, babalik na ulit tayo sa cosplay.
何にもないね。
So,
で
this
も
is
冷
a
蔵
story
庫
I
の
gave
中
myself.
は、ほら、
素晴らしい。
飲みますか。
Oh,
やったぜ。
hindi inuman sila. But it was just a small room with a low table in the middle of which near the door and large duffel bag deeper in. There was two old-looking bookshelves too, but they were completely empty. I wasn't bothered one of it. Any girl's room was wonderland to me. Oh,
じゃあ、大変だった春明さんに、お疲れ様。
parang kaboses niyo po pala si Leslie. Napansin ko kanina. Parang Leslie ka dyan.
地獄で出会った
Paano? Sa
仏様に
English?
乾杯。
I drink to you for helping me out. You're a real saint. We opened up our cans, knocked them together, and downed them. Hey, it was actually good. The pleasant bitterness and the refreshness. Ano daw? Okay.
おいしい。このためだけに生きてる。
Para ako
その
nag-ano ng
若さで
anime
それは
sa
ないでしょう。
sa ano tawag dito sa cellphone, yung mga nilalaro ko like yung sa mga Obey Me.
言い過ぎた。愛や将来にもまだ絶望してません。
ところが、就活という影が迫る。
いややめて。せっかくのビールがまずくなる。
Oh. She laughed and took a huge sip. It was pretty clear she could hold her drink. That aside, something really bothered me. Ba't ka tumatawa, JM?
お誘いに
This
乗っ
might
て
be a
おいて
bit
な
late
んだ
for
けど
this, but can I ask you something?
何？
Ano ba linya ni Leslie? Go ahead. Her cheeks were already red. Maybe she didn't handle her as well as I thought. Oh my God, nauuhaw ako! Parang iba kakalabasan ng story na to. Horror ba to? Baka parang iba. Horror game ba to? Green-minded lang ako. Ate, ako na lang nanonood sa YouTube. Ata sa YT. Hindi ko sure eh.
僕
Kung
は
ikaw na
完
lang.
全に正体不明の
Meron naman
自
tayo
称
for
迷い
viewers.
人だよね。
そうね。
君は年頃の女性。
Oops, sorry,
今
sorry,
は
sorry.
深夜。ワンルームの密室で男と二人っきり。その上アルコールまで入ってしまった。
It was okay to invite one person to drink with you, even you're a girl. Hindi naman lahat ng lalaki bastos.
おお。
身の危険を感じたりとかは？
No, it's not. She kept gulping the drink even after she formulated a response. The fact that she just watched her do that, this pretty risky situation, and yet.
あんまりないかな。
それは。
芹沢ちえみクイズ。
イエーイ。
問題。
Ang awkward nila, no?
低層が瀬戸際にもかかわらず、芹沢ちえみは特に身の危険を感じない。
My
なぜ
virtue
でし
is
ょう？
threatened, yet I don't feel like a fun girl only made her more, increasing the danger even more farther. Ano daw?
質問 OK？
Ate, kaya pag uminom kayo ng alak, nahihilo na
僕の
lalasing
こ
po
と
ba
がい
kayo?
い人っぽいっていう
Yep.
答えはなしでいい
Siyempre,
か
ano,
な。
may hilo ka.
悪い人
Depende
に
sa
言える
alak.
ってわけじゃないけど。
Ilang beses na ako nalasing siguro, pero hindi pa ako talaga totally nag-pass out. I mean, medyo mataas yung alcohol tolerance ko kasi... Yun lang, ewan ko ba't mataas alcohol tolerance ko.
考えられる回答は大きく2つ。想定
Pero
外
hindi
だ
ako
が何
totally
が起きても
umiinom
問
ng
題
alak.
ない。もしくは
Kahit
想定通
nagiinuman
り。
dito sa amin.
ふむ。
Kailan lang ba ako
前者は
natuto uminom? Ano na ako, 20 years old na ako
いろいろ考えられるかな。
natuto uminom.
例えば、ちえみちゃんが何
Pero
か
ang
や
alam
けっ
ko
ぱ
lang
ちになっ
inumin
てい
is
て、
like
どうに
soju
でもな
or
れって場合、
tequila. Yun lang
あ
dalawang
るい
yun.
は
Pero hindi pa
十
ako
分な
nakakainom
自衛
talaga
手
ng
段
iba.
がある。実は護身術の達人で、僕なんか軽く乗せるとかね。
Yup.
ああ、論理的。春秋さん理系
Paano
だ
kayo
ね。
nalalasing? Nakainom naman po ako, pero paano kayo
まあそう
nalalasing?
かな。一方で後
Mag-inom
者
ako alak?
つまりこの状況
Wala
が
eh.
君の
Ano
想
ba?
定通りって場合は、
例えば、
Ano ba
私がい
nalalasing?
ろいろですとか。
Siyempre, pag mabilis yung, ano, no, pag mabilis yung inom. Ano ba malasing?
酔っ払ってきたな。さて、他には
Hindi ko sure eh.
何があるでしょう。
May video ata ako. Gusto nyo ba? Wala lang. Mahilig lang kumanta yung mga kasama ko. So, ganun lang din. Party lang.
僕の存在が君の利益になる例、例えばアリバイ工作、君がここにいたと。
ああ、ちゃっかり利用するわけだ。
Bakit ganyan sulat mo, JM?
あるいはちえみちゃんが恐るべき殺人鬼で僕を酔っ
Baka
払わせ
serial
て
killer
ぶっ
pa
殺
talaga.
す。
はあ、ヤマンバ。いいね。ブッシュブッシュ殺しちゃう。ちなみに、
You
先
forgot
手で
another
出た2つの
case.
ケースの他に。
あれ抜けてた？
うん。
I could be
私が
just
とっ
really
て
good
もいい
person
人
who
で、
simply wants to
春
help.
秋さんを助けてあげたい一心だっていうケース。
Was it time for me to be ashamed of my filthy mind? Yep.
いやでもそれで自分が襲われるかもって考えたら。
Alam nyo, nagkukuwala kayo sa Google.
わあ、襲うって言っちゃったよ、この人。
一般論
Ba't
ね。
ka kasi ganun mag-isip? And turned red, it was cute, so I thought she was actually doing it on purpose. Man, was she drunk? Yes, she is! And we were on the second cans.
じゃあこういうのは止めないともっとひどいことになる。それはさすがに忍びないなとか。
Yeah, mag-Google Translate.
ごめん。
この辺りには怖い野生動物が出ます。
明日にはこの人はズタズタに引き裂かれてしまうかもしれません。
What
こ
kind
の
of
ま
game
ま
is
見捨てたら
this?
とても寝覚めの悪い思いをするかもしれません。それならまあ止めてあげようかしら。
So yun mga konsensya ka kasi. Patingin ang video na
リ
nalasing
ス
kayo
クと
ate.
善意を天秤にかけるってわ
Wala
け
namang
か。
video talaga
これ
totally.
は想定外。
Hindi ko alam kung may copy pa ako.
この人だいぶ悪い人なんじゃないかって気がしてきたな。
そう
だって善意を選択肢に入れる前に殺人鬼とかアリバイとかエロエロとかさ。
ヘロエロは君が言い出したんでしょうが。
そうだったっけ？
これって単なるバカ話じゃないの？
正解者には素敵なプレゼント。不正解者はブッシュブッシュ殺します。
Ate, tagal naman nila mag-uusap. Kaya nga eh. Parang ako lang pala pipili.
ピンポーン、正解です。まあ実際この辺危ないしね。
Parang ganito lang yung story guys eh. Parang ano.
野犬にクマ。
Parang feeling ko ganito lang siya buong story ah. Parang kailangan mag-uusap kahit babasahin
鹿
mo.
とイノシシは
Then
実際
kailangan
に
mo
いたけ
pumili
ど、
ng scenario para
Tama mo
ganun
yun,
yung
no?
magiging ending.
うん、隙間だけどね。あんまり多くはないけど、昔襲われた
Ayun
人
yung
が
ate para ma-skip.
ちょっと外は危ない。
I actually clicking the
Nampo,
R,
wild.
pero auto lang. Di mo talaga siya mapipindot para sa
本当に
skip.
やばい動物は他にいるけど。
Ang available lang yung is for the auto. Kanina
Nanda.
ヘ
pwede.
ビ、猿、
Which is, sabi naman dito, kailangan mong basahin yung buong story.
あと、狼。
日
There
本
aren't
には
any wolves
狼
in
はいないでしょう。
Yes!
いるかもよ、こんな田舎には。
Kung ano, ba't gano'n to eh?
まあ、
Speaking of wolf,
理由がどう
whatever the
あれ
reason you
まんま
ended
と
up
美女たち
completely
に
into
侵
pretty
入を果た
girl's
した
home,
春明さんは
won't you
自
become
分
a
が
wolf
狼になっ
yourself?
ちゃうのかな。
Parang ano, no?
や
Parang
めとく。
kailangan dito mahabang story gawin mo dito para maano mo yung ending. Kasi sa 1 hour na to, kung ganito yung mangyayari is hindi mo makikita yung ending and di mo alam, di ka pa makarating sa plot. By now, I had enough recklessness in me to enjoy sharing a dream with a cute, if shady, girl. Also, parang kayo yung director. Yeah, parang ganun yung mangyayari. Ayan, ngayon ko palang pwede pindutin yung skip. The last thing sabi horror to, so I thought it was like an action game. Which is not. Anyway. Then I saw she started floating at the mouth and passed out. Oh, I woke up with splitting headache. May nagpalit ako ng Japan language. Oh, morning already. Naboboringan na po ba kay ate? Actually, hindi. Kasi mahilig naman ako sa mga story game. Actually, sa cellphone ko, marami akong ganitong klaseng game. Pero ito, hindi ko lang ina-expect. Kasi, sa Nintendo siya. Malay mo, skeleto talaga yung babae. She was spread out on the floor on the other side of mini table. Her breathing was mixed. It's a weird gargling sound. Oh, may ano siya. I hesitantly look at her. The saint saved me from the hell I was last night. Had puke in the middle of her sleep. Sorry ate, late na ako. It's okay. Don't worry. So, try natin itong ano, yung sa Myunjang ko, yung ano, yung tawag dito. Potato party.
ちえみちゃん。
Lalaki naman na ito, hindi kasya sa bibig ko. Hindi, yung nakagawa kapag ng swag eh. Dito sa Lilia potato na may ano lang. Na may potato na nakahalo sa harina na may asukal. Which is hindi ako mahilig sa asukal sa pagkain ko. Itong isa naman, hindi ko sure kasi kung anong lasa nito eh. Parang ang kalat ko tuloy kumain dahil sa asukal nito. Hmm? Paano ako nag-work?
ちえみちゃん。
Nag-work ako guys ngayon.
朝
Sekreto na lang
出
kung
てお
ano
く
yung
か
work
ら。
ko dati. Dalawa pa lang sinabi ko naging work ko, diba? Ba't pala change nyo ano nyo, language nyo? Masarap naman yung Myunjang, pero mas bet ko yung Myunjang na hotdog yung laman sa loob. Kasi parang mas familiar ako sa lasa niya. Ito kasi 'di ba parang puro asukal, which is di ako familiar. Ito yung tinatawag nilang kombi-kombi. So malagkit yung loob niya. Di ko sure kung cheese ba yung nasa loob. There's like a cheese sa loob. Pero parang hindi ko mamalasahan yung cheese. Kumikita rin po ba kayo sa cosplay? Yap. Kumikita naman. Yap. Syempre dapat gagawa ka ng ano na kikita ka. Makita din ako sa paglalaro. Joke lang, wala pa. Hoping to expose hope all way at almost still reach out the cup of my wasn't get so. I was kind of felt I was overgrown, ruined. Bakit? Ang dami mo naman channel. There were other rooms in this building which made me wonder if they were occupied. Hell, I wondered the same thing about the area in channel. I pushed the branches aside to see if there was other building nearby. Suddenly something entered my vision. Sorry. Isang SMR namin dyan, ate, lapit niyo yung mic niya. SMR ng alin? Pagkain? Pagkain? Malaman SMR yun? Wala pala akong lipstick, no? Kakakain ko to eh. Naubusan na ako ng lipstick. Hindi ako makakuha ng ano, ng ketchup. I want some ketchup. A strong wind has shielded my face from the spray. So, habang ano tayo dyan, kain na lang muna tayo. Para tuloy tayo nag-ano uli nung tawag dito natin. 1,000 celebration. Hindi ko lang kung nag-enjoy yung iba sa 1,000 celebration last time. Kasi, kasabay natin yung M2 nun eh. Sorry guys ha. Bakang kaldo tuloy yung table ko. At saka Japan language ka, JM. Hindi ko alam kung naintindihan mo yung nilalagay mo. Bakit mo susundan ng babae? Ang hilig mo naman sumunod sa babae. Kung nasa ka na pupunta eh. From what I could tell, there had been a giant landslide which forced them to stop contracts. Ate, kung alam niyo yung inuubos ko load ko para lang makanood ng live niyo. Bakit? Di mo naman kailangan manood lagi sa YouTube. Pwede ka naman manood sa Facebook para mas mababa. Tapos, oh my God! Ang dami kong ano kumalat na asukal. Oh my God! Dapat ano? Ano ba gusto mong game? Para sa susunod mag-enjoy ka. Kasi ito, di ako familiar sa game na to. Ngayon ko pa lang siya nalaro eh. At alam mo ba, wala lang. Baliw. Ba't ang hilig niya sumunod ko kani-kanino? Ang hilig niya sumunta ko ka request game Umaru-chan go-kart game. Umaru-chan? Go-kart? Ano yun? Hindi ko pa na-try yun. Meron ba nun? Sige, titignan ko. Sa-search ko mamaya kung ano yun. There's another boulder standing next to the house. This one obviously placed there by human hand. What was the point? Was the monument or something? Footmen continue into the field. Ba't ang hilig mo sumunod kung kani-kanino? You ignored the standing boulder in the area. The place looks like a normal farming village. It was both relief and war at the same time. From what I saw, there weren't any other buildings. Cosplay niyo pala ate si Umaru-chan kasi ang cute, kasing cute niyo. Yee! Hindi ko pa, wala pa akong cosplay ni Umaru-chan eh. Meron lang ako halos kaparehas sa kanya, pero wala pa akong cosplay niya. Bakit ganun yung tunog? There was a person in the area densely surrounded by the house, but they weren't normal. What's that on her face? Oh, paras kami ng question though. What was that on her face? So that was fair decent away. I could see old woman with some sort of clothing over her face shakily walk out between the buildings. Oddly enough, there were boulder even there. Even weirder was the fact that she walked up to one of them, lightly joined her hands and bowed her head before it. Baka ano to, ritual. To me, it looks like she was praying to it. This was bad, really bad. I wonder if the settlement with a unique culture, to put it lightly. Forget causing trouble, an outsider like me could get killed. I just turned around and ran for it. Request game ko ate, wala. Ano ba yun? Nakakatakot yung tunog. Pa-off po please. Bawal i-off eh.
あるいはちえみちゃんが恐るべき殺人鬼で僕を酔っ払わせてぶっ殺す。
Bumalik siya doon.
はあ、ヤマンバいいね。ブッシュブッシュ殺しちゃう。
Play PUBG. Alam ko na laro na natin yung PUBG guys ah. Di pa ba? What if she was actually the bait they used to lure outsider here? No, she was not. Ang grabe ka mag-isip. Why? Hindi siya lumalabas. Iniintindi ko yung kwento guys ah. Oh, sorry. Mansap age. Yawa ate ko tayo takatakot si tunog. Alam mo ba pwedeng gamutin ng sleep paralysis? Bawal ka matulog na nakahiga. I mean nakahiga no. Kailangan lagi ka nakaside matulog. Para mawala yung sleep paralysis mo. Oh my God! Sino yun?
はるちゃんどうした？
ああ、誰このおっちゃん。
あなた誰ですか？
The reasonable sounding
Tiyuka,
voice prompted to me to shake
daijoubu
off the
desu ka?
pain and raise my head. Yung nakaside ko po, di yung mga galaw po. Sa akin kasi ganun, they were two boys formal looking school uniform.
大丈夫ですか？
Oh, ang cute naman ito nasa left side.
ああ、
おっちゃん知恵姉の友達？
Yup.
ああ、ちえみちゃんのことか。
大学のお知り合いですか？お知り合いが来るなんて
いや、いろいろあって助けられたんだ。怪しいものじゃないんだ。怪しく
怪しいなおっちゃん。
おっちゃん。
どうすればいいのかな。
おっちゃん。
僕は織部安永です。こっちは鴨志田近持。
Siya si Yasunaga. Tapos pwede Naruto gameplay na please. Naruto gameplay? Hindi ko pa na ano yun eh. Sa kuha hanapin yun sa sa stream o sa PlayStation.
それでこっちが。
だって知らない人が。
とりあえず大丈夫そうだから出ておいでよ。
Oh, ang cute naman ni Haru. Oh, she looked like a student to accept her fashion sense was exceptionally flashy.
あなた誰ですか？
あなた誰ですか？
夫妻師春明と言って、この近くでバイクで事故って芹沢千
Why
恵美
does
さ
the
んに
pizza
助け
or
ら
sa PlayStation? Search ko yun.
それってもしかして昨日の夜知恵姉の部屋に。
うん。
Oh! Ano akala niya?
騒がしかったと思った。何考えてるの？嫁入り前の女性の家に。
Wala, dirty-minded to.
ああ、うん。それはその通りで。
ちえみちゃん？慣れ慣れしい。それじゃあもしかしてドアに5000円挟んであるじゃん。
夫妻さん。
No!
違う。単に昨日お酒をおごられたから。
Dirty-minded naman ng mga tao to. Ate, pray namin dyan para happy lagi. Pray ko po kayo. Thank you, Justine.
ちえ姉の体が5000円ってただれてるな。
ああ、君助けてくれないか。
初対面で女性の部屋でお酒を飲んだんですか？
一体何事？
おお、ちえみちゃん、君からも事情を説明。
Something was off about her aura. What happened to the lively girl she been yesterday?
ちえねまさ。
難しいとこを見られちゃった。
おお、いやちょっと待って。
もう夢いけない。
Woo! Ang ginagawa niya? To Chemi face was all pale. She was actually grinning. She obviously had bad hangover, but that didn't stop her from messing around. Ano yun? Kunya, after calming everyone, Chemi explained what actually happened. How we met in the middle of the night. How she let me stay out of goodwill. How we drank ourselves silly and nothing happened between us. Bakit ganun?
いやー久々に深酒しちゃって思いっきり入っちゃったよ。春明さんお見苦しいとこ申し訳ない。
Ah, hindi ka pwede magano talaga.
それはいいんだけど。
非常識。
ああ、うん。申し訳ない。
まあ知恵ねえだしな。雑把だよな。
事
Your
情も
gods
事
are
情
good
だし。
for being here too, so
年寄り
maybe
た
the
ちも納
elders will
得。
understand.
ちなみに会ったのって
下の方の河原だよ。
それは
大騒ぎだ。2日連続で2人。
もしかしてまず。
はあ、まあいずれバレることよ。さっきあれだけ大騒ぎしちゃったから。
君
Oh, what did you mean
2
by
日連
two
続で
people
2人
over
持っ
just
て
2 days?
触らないで。汚い。
君何が騒ぎになるの。
タエバあたりが拒否ってなる。
But that sure sounded bad.
詳しい話を聞か。
ちょっ
It's
と
a bit
説明は難
complicated
し
for
いん
now.
ですけ
Keep
ど、
in mind that this is the
まあここは
countryside.
田
It's
舎
so
なんで
different here than
町と
city.
いろいろ違うってことで
The
すよ。
guy was already ignored him and he was the easiest person to talk to.
どうすればいいかな。
まあ
Just
知恵
leave
み
it
が
to me,
なんとか
alright?
し
And
まし
it's
ょう。
time for students to
学生
eat,
諸君
isn't
は
it?
とり この混乱には乗るっきゃない。
乗るっきゃなくないもっち。
So guys,
Ma,
mukhang mahaba pa yung
chotto,
story
jikan
na to, so
zurashita
hindi
ho
ko na
ga ii
muna
yo
to
ne.
lalaroin
Momesou da
uli.
shi.
Ate, ilang viewers natin sa ngayon? Ang viewers natin sa ngayon sa YouTube. Wait lang, check ko. Hindi ko makita eh. Actually, meron tayong 6 viewers. Pero hindi ko sure eh. Ikaw lang halos nagko-comment, tsaka si Lester kanina. So anyway guys, mukhang mahaba pa yung story nito. Hindi pa naman tayo nakarating sa plot. And konti lang yung story, niya. Tawag dito yung pagpipilian. So, I think I'm not gonna play this on live anymore. And siguro continue ko na lang to after kung maglaro kapag may time ako. Anyway, kwento ko na lang sa inyo yung nangyari dito kapag tapos ko na siya laruin. And that's it for today's live about new game segment natin sa Raging Loop, which is meron naman siya mga guide later na pwede kong basahin. And hindi kasi siya nai-skip. So, that's it for today's guys. Hope you like this video. If you like this kind of game, please make sure to drop a like and share and subscribe and hit the notification bell for more updates and videos. So, ayun guys, ito muna yung live natin ngayon. End na natin at mukhang mahaba-haba pang story to. Mag-prepare na ako for our next stream. And see you on my next video. Cha-cha out! Bye-bye, Justin. Love that.